Всем привет! Мы продолжаем прохождение, ну как прохождение, скорее поигрываем в Horizon Zero Dawn, потому что я уже много чего там прошел. Мы делали перерывы, все такое. Я вообще думал постримить Фортнайт, но там обновление. И я решил тем временем зайти в Horizon, побегать, все-таки добить сюжетку, так как скоро выходит Wild West, а я Zero Dawn так и не закончил. Да, Wild West обещает быть интересным. Там всяких куча механик новых добавится, прикольно. Боевка поинтереснее должна быть. Ну, а мы сейчас завершим Zero Dawn, который на супер харде проходится реально нечестно, а уже на харде намного проще играется, к слову. На супер харде там нужно 100 стрел выпустить во врага, а на харде ну, стрел 5. Так, побежали в город. Вот цитадели. Я уже не совсем помню, зачем мы здесь. Так, ты у нас продаешь что-то интересное? Скорее всего, нет.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
И что-то происходит. Гладиаторские бои. Ой, я такую фигню по пути сюда завалил.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Элой. I'll check back with you around.
Я бегаю в этом сайте, он как-то более аутентично здесь смотрится. Что, можно подраться? Нет. Место для боев. Мне кажется, у меня яркость низкая стоит. Сейчас пофиксим немножко. Чтобы оба круга были еле видны. Да, у меня второй круг. Хотя нет, идеально сейчас стоит плюс-минус. Ладно, это, наверное, темная локация такая.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Я буду первым.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
Are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Ой.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucian's Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Понятно.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me, while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
Как-то я не заметил, если честно, чтобы у нее лицо было меньше в этой части, чем в новой.
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
Спуститесь
The
куда?
balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
А, прям мне прыгнуть?
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
Да не,
I
фигня.
don't like heights.
Что нет, не
You
хотел.
worry me, boy. You worry.
А, я понял.
You cause
Блин.
trouble, you'll find yourself in the Sun Ring, Outlander.
Мне кажется, здесь не так нужно было прыгать. Ну ладно.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
Вот, хорошо.
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence.
Так, что это?
I didn't ask
Отбойная
you along
стрела.
for the ride.
Высокоточная стрела. Жатвенная стрела. Огненная. Мороз. Электричество. Зараза. Нити. Ну, погнали. Или вроде хилок немного. Ну ладно.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. Too bad now
Уже мы сейчас... Ага.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Побежали. Так, сначала мы, конечно, проверим здесь все на наличие лута, которого здесь, конечно же, нет. Пойдем. Вон там у нас уже... Опа. А, так мы уже к концовке подходим, получается.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
Так, еще одно происшествие. Попович. Ну, у меня очень мало всего собрано.
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
О, дверка. Ой, дверка. Грибочек.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
Smaller room.
Звукоизоляция. Что же там в Zero Dawn происходило? Кандидаты к чему?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Блин, я, возможно, кстати, играю в 60 кадров, а не в 30, а стрим в 30 запустил. Ладно. Сейчас я, кстати, гляну. Настройки, изображение. Можно, кстати, выключить улучшенная производительность. Это что у нас? 4К. Но у меня 4К, но стрим все равно идет в Full HD, потому будет так. Да, я скорее всего играю в 60 кадров.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Я думал, нам в центр нужно стать.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. That Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague. If Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Ну, короче, они запланировали все, чтобы люди, когда восстановятся, смогли победить Фаро.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Может, просто рукой может открывать эти замки.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves,
это они появились.
What is this place? Tomb?
Кандидаты, наверное, в это убежище. Да, мы сейчас пока будем бегать, послушаем это все. Наверное, это где-то здесь. Да, сделаем. Так, Шанхай мне нельзя. Ну, короче, это типа ковчег Ноев. Кстати, эти штуки, в которых мы сейчас лазим, и называются у них ковчеги. Что непонятного. Здесь все просто. Так, надо их вынести, да? А их же было трое. Где третий? Вот третий. Куда делся? Это что у нас такое? А, голосовая запись это. Собеседнего. Travis State. Том Пейк. Молекулярная биология. Компьютерная безопасность. ASF.
Want to discuss? Whew. So Mama, she was right. Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, I smoke A tobacco cigarette. Sorry, darling. My taste run cold. Compliments your team tracked me down. Been pressed on my head 18 months now.
What did they consider?
Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Угу. Ну, короче, они самых разных людей собирались. Людишек. Кто? Рон Федлер. авиакосмическая техника.
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on...
Блин, накрывают они друг друга, когда разговаривают.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries.
Ну, это
From
эти стандартные
detoxifying the
роботы.
Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life.
Так
And
мы,
then,
получается, мешаем
when
ей
all that is
восстанавливать
done,
мир.
how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement
Эта штука,
from
что
which
у
they
нас
will learn of
висит
us,
на виске.
our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future.
Ну вот это один из
Join
тех
me
случаев, когда
and help make that
несбалансированный
future
суперхард сильно испортил впечатление от игры, потому что когда я играл в нее в суперхарде, она была очень душная и неинтересная. Как только я понизил чуть-чуть сложность, и я смог и за сюжетом нормально следить, и она стала поинтереснее намного играться.
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
Аполло ты носишь на себе, алло.
As you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Try me now.
Так, текстовая запись. Выберите один из вариантов. Что там? Участие. Разработка. Вы должны быть работать не менее 80 часов в неделю. Либо бессрочно. Ну, короче, да. Класс. Типа, они забрали, дали инфу и такие. Ну, короче, ты, типа, либо остаешься с нами, либо убиваешь сам себя. Такие себе хорошие ребята, если честно.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves we weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine.
Intruder! Get her!
Сейчас добью его.
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Да, ну не нужно мне огнево каким-то его. Чтобы грибочки собрать. Так, вот это что у нас? Revestate. Дальше, да?
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Они не будут спасены. В том-то и проблема.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Налево, вверх, налево. Так, налево. Вверх, налево, вниз, направо. Кстати, они вот прикольно сделали то, что квадратик и нолик. Так.
I should check the door nearby.
Это кто?
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Понятно. Здесь должен быть способ забраться наверх. Вот он сверху. Ну как туда запрыгнуть? Ага, вижу. Наверное. Нет? Темно, блин. Фонарики не могли прифигачить сюда. Было бы очень хорошо. как-то нужно туда подняться. Угу. Ну, наверное, аж оттуда как раз сейчас. Стоп. Ничего себе. Томпейк. Отсюда я пришел. И тут как-то должен быть путь. Нифига непонятно. Но очень интересно. Еще камера вот эта супер близкая. Вот. Вот.
Found one. Looks intact.
А как же emitter? Это не излучатель, а emitter.
That should do the trick.
Так, вверх, лево, вниз, право, вверх. Вверх, лево. Вниз. Право. Ну, вверх, лево, вниз. Право, вверх. Вверх ногами. Значит, наоборот. Вниз. Вправо. Вверх. Ну, на любом, короче, 2 раза нажать надо. Сюда. И вниз. Нет. Ну как же? Вниз. Влево. Вниз, влево, влево. Вниз, влево, вверх. Теперь здесь вправо. Да, логично. А как они сюда попали без ключа? Вопрос повторяется.
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Но я могу им сделать очень больно.
Someone put this out.
Так, мне кажется, такая стрела заметна будет. Ой, я тут дрался, оказывается. Вы не смотрели, да? Блин, не. Быстрая загрузка. Блин, стоп. Мне кажется, это было давно. Тут нужно было умереть и начать бой заново. А нет, нормас. Я увидел там этого типа. Ну вот сейчас вот совсем незаметно сижу. Давайте навык какой-то, может, качнем. Что я могу? Атаки сверху. Равновесие, фигня. Беззвучный бег. Неплохо, конечно. Ну, в принципе, у меня все есть, что нужно для этого было, ладно. Испугал. Они не умели. Прикиньте. И так вот обходим их. Кстати, укрытий дофига просто. Блин, идет сюда четко.
Come on, brothers, let's get her.
Ну все. Фаст. Ладно, не буду вообще в них стрелять. Просто обойду. Avoid contact, так, avoid contact.
Spotted something.
Гений. Просто гений. Просто гений. Сквозь руку ходит текстура. Они все на главарях? Да блин, ну... Такое. Классно. Чё прямо на меня смотрит? А, кек. Но у меня нет атаки на главаря, к сожалению, да, я не могу ее раскачать. Нет, мне надо для этого 8 очков, у меня только 3.
Grab this now.
Мне не подойдет. Отлично. Не знаю, каким образом она людей открывает путь. А, видите, он не пошел туда.
Something.
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. stairwells have collapsed below. Structural failure prevents access.
А как мне наверх попасть? А чё он уже бежит ко мне? Что за бред? Почему он ко мне... Ладно, давайте я сначала посмотрю, как вообще сюда наверх забраться. Нет. Так тут нельзя наверх иначе забраться. Вот я отсюда выбегаю. И что? Я не могу отсюда зайти, пока я с ней бью. Так что avoid contact вообще, ну, никак тут не играется. Где? А вот лежит. Ну и все. Тю.
She's here. Get back in there and fight. Yeah.
Ой. Nice.
You cannot hide from our wrath. Getting picked off.
Да что ж они такие все? Не ткачи. Ух, чё, не завидую я твоей голове.
That's the last of them.
Alert. H not.
Or not.
А, ну да, видите, двери открылись. Кого?
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Я сейчас подожди. Лутатель работает.
Can't carry more.
Блин. Осталась у него одна. А что я не смог забрать еще здесь у силача? Тоже зелье. Блин, не буду зелье юзать. Опа, Элизабет Собак. Полный вперед. Угу. Так, это какая-то одна из первых машин, что ли, да? Результаты симуляции. Так. Морфология животных.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge, except it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the form. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real.
Need them
Gaia's
soon.
already learning. In simulations she
Классно. Там я слышу, там уже не слышу.
I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Так, ну вот мы и прибыли. Типа, ну сейчас что-то будет здесь. Нет, не будет. Я таки не понял, как я мог сюда пройти по стелсу. Ну ладно.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep it.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Я ж не смогу стрелять сквозь, скорее всего, да?
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
А, это и есть Аполлона архив полный самый, да?
How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Eloi. You of all people should know that.
Капсулированная ДНК.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to develop major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in
управление. Чел. было больно. А ну-ка, высокоточненький. Да попадишь ты. Капец. Как же она плохо из него стреляет. Не нравится мне то, что чтобы что угодно найти, нужно включать эту штуку. Могли бы ее как-то интегрировать, надеюсь, в следующих часах. Интереснее это будет сделано. 6 электрических ловушек. Ну, тут мы могли типа ползать на заднице вокруг них. Это все архивы, которые мы, к слову, могли повредить. Раз. Данных закрыто, невозможно внести архив.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory.
Он признался.
My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States.
Ну, короче, да. Такие они. Вроде как всех спасли, но героями их не назовешь. Куда мне нужно? Мне кто-то пояснить? Ага, вот. Или нет? Или да?
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a...
Жалобы на шум. Понятно, просто музыка.
That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos, a spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, Try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of...
Так.
I'm learning as you are, Элой. Keep searching.
Чел сделал свою работу, что это?
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now, let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present.
Интересно получается. То есть они заморозили людей, и часть вылезла раньше, но они почему-то об этом уже не помнят. Привет, привет. Так, хорошо, пойдем дальше.
Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
Так, сейчас пройдемся сюда.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
Конечно, одно из них.
The hatch
Тебя там нашли, по-моему.
Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Нормально, вот играю. Ждал обнову, думал в Фортик зайти, но обнова еще не вышла. Так я зашел, решил в Horizon, скоро вторая часть выходит. Думаю, да пройти на карантине. Понятно. Справили такие. Так, здесь ничего. Побежали. О, наконец-то мы добрались. Сейчас что-то будет. Да? Давайте все просканим, пока мы туда не подошли.
Though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphology. Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Не, еще не зашел в игру. Ой, на меня.
May I speak outside protocol? Of course, Gaia, go on. I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Pharaoh's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Ну, а в чем проблема? Ну это правильно. Алло. Альтернативные протоколы. Нужно быть готовым ко всему. Ну что, гонит?
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Такой компонент, да?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
А что там за скины-то?
Guy, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony.
Это уже под конец происходило, да?
What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Опа, обрывается. Обнова, да, я же говорю, как раз обнова в 11 началась, когда я хотел стрим начать. Я думал, ты уже видел, что там в обнове. Так, здесь у нас что? Проект Одиссея потерпел крах. А ну-ка. Всем альфам. Дальний зенит известил меня о том, что проект Одиссея потерпел крах. Угу. Альфа-сборка Аполлона. Одиссея — это была космическая программа. Здесь у нас что? Статус Артемиды. Угу. Так, получаем доступ к Гее. А, это альфа-реестр.
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
Ну, только Кира. Кира я шукали? Или из There's Not Кира?
Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Eloi. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Eloi, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Ну, не совсем машины.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Мне кажется, что она и есть, типа, гея в этом. Она интеллект свой перенесла в физическое тело. О, этот чел выглядит жестко. А себя он, типа, не взорвал таким образом? По-моему, его тоже должно было забить. Что это за столкан?
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Жестко. Динозавр, так динозавр же был. Или это новый какой-то, или это скин динозавр.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. that I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered,
Нас переодели.
even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Интересно, где он взял пули?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature, joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora have no part to play in this. Leave them alone.
Soon, They'll have no part to play in anything. That much is sure. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Вот блин. Такая классная штука.
So you see,
Ну, мы у него
this
отнимем.
time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Takže faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Классно, они бегают по
Hold your
потолку.
seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turon ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Оружие у нас не попало? Она бы уже, в принципе, умереть могла от такого.
I'll never beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Вот это мне нравится. Очень классно. И быстрая она
That
стала.
pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. That did it. One more pillar, and that platform will come down. Another one. Try going into the shoots, into the pillars.
Иди сюда. Ну, это клево, блин, это мне нравится. Nice, переработки устроил.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Hey! Guess who got our weapons back?
У меня получается их все инфузии заращены.
Come and get it!
Я представляю, как кто-то назывался на борьбе.
Freeze can't store it.
Ой, там плохого. Ой, там убиваю жителей. Да блин, опять удар такая. Я понял, хорошо. Надо по-другому немножко сработать. Сейчас перекинусь на каноничный костюм, ладно. Давайте костюм каноничный. Где он там? Хотя этот костюм поярче будет. Я могу в него какой-то мод закинуть? Нет, ладно.
Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze can't store it. That canister on its belly. Those components on the sides of its head. Something to do with the sneak attack.
Ой, красиво. Я лутать хотел, подождите, какой. О, низкополигональные челики. Опа, продолжаем. С двумя тенями будет тяжело справиться.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Но я не залутал. Там же столько лута. Я столько лута там оставил, так нечестно. Я бы знал, я бы лутался. Это уже геймплей.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
А кто он? Только
Too bad you
почему у него
wasted your
какие-то
time, then.
технологии под кожей
Helis
внедрены?
destroyed my focus. And the Alpha registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't... I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corrupted to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the... though, of course, far more...
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
А тут она лучше сделана.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the eclipse.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, the tribe's already weak.
Well, absolutely not.
What kind of... Why do I bother?
When the time is right, I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory...
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Eloi. When you were recovering the Alpha registry down in the Zero for your sake, I hope... Yeah!
Все. Вот тут начинается красивая игра. Она специально уводит, что он успел исчезнуть. Типа. Опа, это что такое? Ура, мы апнули еще уровень. Это не на потом, это на сейчас. А где мы сейчас вообще? Я бы на самом деле вернулся, там вот дофигища всякого. Ну ладно. Так, мне аж сюда. Я, кстати, здесь еще не был. И здесь. Так, где я? Вот я. Сейчас немножко полутаюсь тут. Целебная фигня. О, мне фризер вернулся. Ой-ой. Ладно, можно, в принципе, ТП сделать. Кстати, очков у меня уже 6. Нужно бы к магазину сходить. Прикол, вы должны найти мастеровку адепт тьмы. А, ну это, короче, на потом, понял. Да, давайте вернемся к основному. Или у меня есть эта маскировка уже? А, да, вот она. Адепт тьмы. Прикольный сет, кстати. Давайте-ка сюда. Адепт чао. Здоров. Так, а мы сейчас проверим. А они типа... такие, он ездит на бегуне. Обычное дело. Нету прохода, да? Есть, но он типа закрыт. Да и лут там, наверное, уже не валяется. Ну ладно. Надо немного пройти квест.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little one.
Насади это кто? Мы не можем скипать фразу в этом диалоге.
Eat. Bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Some even say you have a conscience.
Who are you?
My name is Vanasha. I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the green. He could use some help. Stop being evasive. But I like you. So I'll tell you, Uthid might be of use to them.
Okay.
How do you know?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. The idea that he would try to kill otherwise Bahavas...
What makes you think?
He knows he'll be pursued. He won single-handed. My guess is...
I'll do what I can for Uthid.
What about me?
What will you do?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall.
Блин, и ТП там нет. Ну, к счастью, есть. Какой поближе будет? Можно вот здесь, из города. Заодно к торговцу заскочу, продать все, потому что сейчас залутаюсь там, а у меня уже 115 слотов занято. Угу. А, это, кстати, как раз таки лагерь. Так, сначала переходим в изготовление. проща. Нужна шкура енота и шкура лисы мне.
Baby kept crying.
Так, что еще продать? Что у меня много? Вот это продать можно. Вот это продать. Это продать. Так, давайте дропнем. Вот это дропнем. Нельзя продать. Вот это дропнем. Уже 106 слотов, уже лучше. Вот это дропнем. Это тоже дропнем, вот это дропнем. Это дропнем. Еще мне столько цветов. Так, тут подропали, вот это дропнем. Это дропнем. Все, ну как-то так. Звук у этого доспеха другой. Кстати, вот что мне нравится в играх эксклюзивах Sony, скин меняется просто моментально. То есть у них это реально одежда, а не просто перс другой. Кстати, здесь мог поохотиться, ну ладно. Где костер? Не вижу здесь костер. А, вижу костер, вот, да. Отлично. Его и заберем.
Get it while I can. Three dead trees, just like Manasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up the rise. Must be the ground climb.
Побежали. Хилки по пути разбросаны, значит точно будет битва.
Foot tracks up here. Time to climb.
С точки зрения, кстати, вот карабкания игра очень упрощенная. Буквально просто держишь в ту сторону, куда надо, и она сама ползет. И изредка нужно нажимать на флажок самому. А если бы он ее убил?
All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up.
Фортнайтерский мув.
A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting.
Зачем ему охотиться на машины, если они все равно никакого лука не дают?
Everything useful has been stripped.
Опа, кабанчик.
Uthid's been gathering components, probably for ammo.
Так, ты еще не слышишь, что происходит вон сверху?
Contacts. Looking to scavenge.
Где еще один?
Where'd he go from here? Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the price. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
Ну, красиво там снизу. Меткость у него, конечно, на уровне.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price
Перевод
on your
вообще
head,
не
Uthid.
такой.
I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
Подожди.
No room. No tricks.
All right.
I want to know what happened.
All right. For weeks, the old, the infirm, sometimes the young, those
Who would do?
they thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. It took time to catch him, but we did.
Бахвас?
The High Priest Bahavas?
Yes. He thanked me for my... Then they turned on us. Malice and murder.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Card...
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Others did worse.
Uthid, I don't care what you did.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what...
Perhaps.
Now you sound like the...
I can believe you're a good man.
Because of Itaman, of course.
Itaman's just...
Yes. But they used... Bahavas did...
I met someone who wants to get you out of this.
What are you?
Конечно,
Mercenaries.
бой.
Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Kaja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers!
Frozen Wilds?
When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
We've got company!
Ну ладно, пацаны. Вы сами решили со мной драться. Ой. Ой. Да остановись ты. Прыгун.
Keep the pressure on. Got all I need.
А, здесь нельзя спешить.
We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive.
Не понял.
Look out! Take cover!
Keep up the attack. We still got another squad on the way.
Бум. Бум. Вот как нужно. Стреляют они неплохо.
Kill you from right here.
It's up to you now, men. Rally. We can still finish them.
Sun, shine upon us.
Wipe.
Присесть. Создать.
A righteous fight for what it's worth.
Getting picked off.
Успел или не успел? Ну все, надо идти забивать. Я не могу забраться, да? Тогда надо отскочить наоборот. Как это я промахнулся?
That won't be the last of them. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above.
А вот этих вот забрать. Как?
Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
Нормально у них смена кадров играется. У чела он рукава отписли. Смена кадров. Сколько их мы перебили?
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break.
Орунт.
All right, Marbles. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for it.
Сейчас мы его заберем.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Ну, опять же, вот перевод вообще не точный. Ни капли. Мне там очень больно кому-то. Сади. Тебе и так один глаз. Куда ты на меня лезешь?
Look out! To your left!
Step it up, boys!
Зачем? Ну это очень тупо на нас так прыгать. Это их нач, по-моему. Или нет?
I've been a soldier a while longer than these dregs.
To your position.
Ничего себе, чел нас всех раскидал одним ударом мощным. Я могу ловушек накидывать, в принципе, всяких еще.
Come back. I need you here.
Ой, сорян.
Up and over.
Get eyes on him.
Ну так, приятно.
Look out! To your left!
The marvels thrive on adversity. Slippery, step it up, boys!
Найс. Ну, они, правда, не умирают почему-то от этого.
You thugs will break against discipline.
Incoming, duck.
For us.
Давай, ай-яй-яй. Это было больно. Бум. Бум. Мимо. Да почему? Смотри, сквозь пролетает же. А? Я не видел. А он, по идее, его скин открылся, да? Я просто не помню. Там, когда... Все, я там толпу наложил, сейчас у них залутаю. Как обычно, не дадут лутануть нормально. Найс, я гоняюсь от выстрелов лутом. Угу. Так, снайпинг.
For justice, if any remains.
Блин, ну давайте.
For the faith.
Ничего себе. Здорово. Давай, ты вылезай. У меня тут супер лук заряжен уже. Блин. О, у этого много хп, судя по всему. Да блин. Не успел зарядить. А у меня была отбойная стрела. Вот это она, по-моему. Она должна выбить его оттуда.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
Да, идем. Скала. Блин, надо зайти сейчас в форт и глянуть что-то. Наверное.
This won't be easy. Bahava still has his personal guard.
Окей, не страшно. О, лут. Лут. Можно было залезть, а можно бежать за ним. Мы, пожалуй, залезем. Или нет? Все равно туда надо. Я вроде здесь больше врагов убил. Ну ладно. Какое-то еще растение. О, вот это клево. О, лут. Так, подожди, а куда ты залез? Сюда? Да. А чё я сидя бегаю? Давай еще одно место для боя видно. Сейчас тут нас обойдут. Нам дают время типа полутаться и создать все хилки и прочее расходники. Или нам нужно с ним поговорить? Наверное, нужно с ним поговорить. А, вот он, сестра.
To end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight.
Всего трое?
They saw me. This is
Scalp the savage. The fury of the sun. Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
А, они коррозией поражают меня. Я только успел съесть зелье. Сколько в нем стрел торчит. Ой. Секунду. Я только что как-то странно так лег. У меня шею заклинило будто. А, это его стрелы были. Судя по всему. В таком случае... Нужно убить его сначала.
Kill the traitor! Kill the Nord upon us! The sun sets on your pathetic life.
А я пока приготовлю. Ну, что?
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid.
Вот и все. Вот и закончились враги.
to his perch.
Сбежал, да? Давай, побежали. Можно это скипнуть? Анимацию уже. Так все. Наш постоянно одна и та же. Сейчас будет скип. И сейчас будет скип.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap-scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Karja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Yan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined. Remember Edaman and Nasadi? The Child King and his mother guarded like hostages. With Bahavas gone, no one will be watched.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the...
It's not kid.
How do you know?
I've been posing.
What's going to...
Don't worry. You hopefully...
What's going to happen?
Oh, it will be. Best of all, they'll be...
What do you need to get Nasadi?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll find my friend, 3-Toe Huadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path.
If this Huadiv has...
Contingencies, little huntress.
Oh...
Понятно.
Denora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
Окей. Хорошо, что у меня есть телепортация чудесная. Так, все, сохранимся и будем заканчивать пока что с Horizon. Там, по идее, сервера, форточки уже должны были открыться. Что, всем спасибо. Всем до скорого. Сейчас только сейв сделаю. Будем, наверное, заканчивать. Все, сейв и выходим. Всем до скорого.